What's up, guys? DirtymikeDe. Give me just a second. I'm getting everything. What's up, Dig? How you doing? I just have to fix my YouTube real fast. Shouldn't take but a second. And we'll be rocking and rolling. Minimize that. Maximize this. What does condensed view mean? I just don't know what that means. Alright, make this a little smaller so I can see that chat. Hey, what's up, Q? What's going on, bud? Man, I'm just vibing here today. I'm not looking to be very competitive on nothing, so I decided to drop some Pax DEI. I don't even know how you fucking say it, but here I am saying it. My video looks okay on Facebook. Let me see if I can do this. All right, one second. I just have to fix this so that none of those internet trolls come and ruin my shit. You know what I mean? Happened once, and I'm not letting it ever happen again. Never gonna let it happen again. Subscriber only. We will put these dumb ads on absolutely the lowest frequency. Save. Alright. That should do it. That should do it. Okay. Okay. So, it's dark. I'm sorry. I have to move this keyboard. This is what I set my titles up with over here. Get my good keyboard for my game here. And we should be good. So what are you up to today, Q? So here's what I'm doing. First off, have you ever seen my house here? Q? Oh, that's stupid. What's up, Scotty? Let me show you my little home. Let me show you my home. So I live on top of this cliff, and I got a tower built here. I own a few of the plots that way, and we have a whole damn castle down there that the boys built. But here's mine. This is my tower. I've got a lot of blacksmithing because this is what I do in here. I've got my forges out here. I wonder if they got something in them. They got some glass in them. Let's just grab this glass out real fast since we're right here. Throw it in the... And you know what? I might set these things up running. Because I'm going to be building up top and I'm not really going to be paying attention to this shit. So... we might just get these things rolling with some more glass. Just in case Flint Sky ever gets back on and decides to fucking play this with me. But, so here's the backside of my tower. Not really much to see, just some furnaces on a platform. Here's some more furnaces. My little crafting area, storage space. I've got this level, which I haven't done anything with yet. I've got another level here, which, honestly, like I said, I haven't been on. I haven't done anything with. We got a lot of interior decorating we're going to do. And then we got the top here, which I obviously have to do a little bit of work on the top, like closing these gaps and making it look a little bit more decent. But that's okay whenever I go do some lime. But before I do that, I'm going to start building the wooden platform that's going to go, like, one layer around the top at least, so that you can run around the top, and then I need to get some stairs up there. You know what I'm saying? So that I can get to the top and decide how all I'm going to do that. I want to put some lights, some torches and shit around, you know? What's up, Alton? How you doing? So, That's what I'm working on right now. I'm going to work on that wooden platform, which means I have to go chop down some trees. I'll probably use a blessing to do that so I can chop down these trees a little faster. So yeah, that's my plan today. Do that. Maybe just bullshit and talk to people, whoever comes in. Maybe I'm just sitting here by myself. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of wish I had some music that I could play, but I'm always afraid to get a DCMA'd or whatever, DMAC'd or whatever it is. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and gather wood cutting. All right, come on, come on now. There we go. Let's go ahead and get us. We don't. Here's the thing. I don't even know what sort of top wooden palisade or whatever it is I want to make up there. After I do this, I'll go search through all my fucking chests. Hey, what's a veterinary? I'll search through all my chests and find my hammer and figure out what I'm going to do. But first, I'm going to load up on some of this wood because no matter what happens, I'm going to need a bunch of wood. I still got a bunch of wood beams and stuff, which means I gotta go gather the good wood. How much money do I have? I got enough for another steel axe if I need to buy another steel axe. It'll be fine. Let me send a... I wish I could go find some old birches, but I don't really feel like walking over... Where would I have to go? These are oaks right here. Doesn't matter. We'll just cut down these firs. I think what I'll do is cut down a whole bunch and just go up there and fill up the chests. Like, I'll spend the next 28 minutes just filling up chests so that I can go upstairs and not have to stop for a while. You know what I mean? Might have to make some nails or something. But... Couple wild boars fucking with me. Not today. Skin you, you bitch. And that's not what I'm all about. Oh. Ran out of endurance pretty quick there. It's possible they put some new recipes in since the last time I played. Why am I messing with this first sapling? This is an absolute waste of time. It's giving a lot of heartwood, though. Why am I getting so many heartwood off of these things? $150, so 31 from the blessing, dude. That's a lot. Remember in Valheim, like, these trees would kill you if they hit you? How funny was that shit? That would happen. Well, let's share this out. Let's share this out just to my personal page. Why not, right? Let's try that. Back to... Let's just keep hitting shit. Just keep hitting shit. Got 25 minutes of hitting shit. We're gonna hit shit. Right. pretty full. Let's just go empty out now. Go upstairs and fill those chests first. I think there's some on the very top floor. Let's see here. Just drop as much in there as we can. Drop as much in there as we can. We got some lime and shit, so we could do a little bit of stuff. Let's go. Let's just do one more run. That'll give us almost 2 or 3 full chests of wood, and then we'll go up there and we'll see what we can build around the top of that. Anyway, if you're out there on YouTube, man, thanks you for hanging out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. I know it's a pain in the ass that you have to go sometimes out of live chat to see the button, but it makes a big difference, guys. Makes a big difference in how many people see me. We're gonna just be dropping beehive stuff and resin. We'll save that resin just because we saved the last resin. We're gonna need it probably for torches and shit anyway, so maybe we won't just throw the resin away today. I want to get back into playing this a whole lot because I really enjoy this game. It doesn't stress me out at all, and it does give me a lot of opportunity to talk to you guys more, just because everything's not like as hardcore. I don't know how to explain it. But hopefully I can get some people to watch and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, David. Did I say that right? David? I'm gonna fuck your name up. I apologize out on TikTok. Itchy face. Itchy face. Here we go. See, what's killing me here, though, is I really want to fill up all these charcoal kilns. But I'm on a mission, and if I deviate and start filling up these fucking kilns, next thing you know, my ADHD is going to have me doing blacksmithing, and I'm not on right now to do the blacksmithing. Hey, what's up, David? How you doing, dude? Thank you out on Facebook. I appreciate that. That like means a lot, dude. It helps so much when people drop in and just hit likes or say hi. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way these platforms decide who sees your stuff, is by who's engaging. It's awesome. I appreciate it a lot, David. Game like this allows me to pay attention to this stuff a little bit more, too. I need one of those little chat prompters so that I don't look like I'm looking at the fucking ceiling whenever I look at your guys' chat. I don't even know if my Facebook chat's working. I mean, it says it's working, but I haven't seen it work. I'm gonna just jump in general chat of my Discord and hey, what's up, Riston? This is a super cool looking game, Riston. How you doing today? Have you ever seen me play this, Riston? If not, hey, what's up, David? You working? What you working? Well, you mind me asking you, David, where you work? You might have told me before. Riston, if you haven't seen this, I'll go do a little tour real fast of what we've done. Well, I will say what what the boys have done, because they've done way more than I have comparatively. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Give me 1 second. Let me go the long way down so I can walk up to our complex and you can see what's popping. We're gonna go a long way down this way. That's Hivehound's old spot right there, but I don't think he's really been on very much. Yeah, you're a cook? Well, that's awesome. What's your favorite thing to cook, David? I used to be a pizza chef / cook here in St. Louis, making St. Louis style pizzas. I loved it until our dishwasher got put in jail for a few days, and they asked me to go wash dishes for a while, and I hate dishwashing in a restaurant. So I did it for about 3 days and told my older brother who also worked there that I'm done. They're not going to just put me to dishwasher and me do that. So, what's up, Johnny? Yeah, I'm going to go down here and I want you to see like our complex as you walk up to it. So me, Cold Cat. Oh, I got to fight this boar. Hold on. Sorry. Me, Cold Cat, Flint Sky, Line Bizzle a little bit, and Omniscience built this place. You've been cooking in a steakhouse for 30 years. That's magnifique, David. All right, so when you start this game, you start right here. In the middle here, see this big kind of darker circle with the obelisk on there? You start there. If you go south, this is... I have a couple little cottages down here, but this right here is our main base. So you'd be walking up this. Oh, no. We got to go further. They definitely have moved some of the spawns. Ooh, what's that? Impure iron. No, we're not doing that. This is my problem. Okay. So, this is our complex that we've built. And realize, this is probably 1,200 hours worth of work. Between gathering all these materials, chopping down wood, creating stuff. When you're looking here, let me see if I can do this. The big tower up top right is mine. Everything else they built. So you're coming up the road. And the complex is up here on the hill. We're going to build this out all the way to the road so that you have like... So, yes, there is a narrative. There's PvP in this. If you go out to that area, there is... It's a crafting MMO focused on village building with lots of other things that you can do. There's dungeons that you guys can do that we have a lot of fun. There's places to explore. There's tons of provinces. Like, I'm in just this province right here. It's Karas. There's like, I don't remember how many, but there's on just this North American server, there is like 8. You know what? I don't know how many of these there are. I don't know how many, but there's a bunch of provinces. Okay? Then you go through these gates that are on the side here, like this gate right here, and you can go out into the PvP area where you could actually lose your gear, which would suck. I don't do that very often. One, I'm not high enough level to feel like I can. But what you have here is I have about 5 plots, which are circular, that I set here. Andrew's got a couple. And we started to build this town. And we've only really got it out to here so far. Or whatever, because we're gonna take these foundations all the way out to the road. What's up? Where are the shooty boats? Right. They built this little blacksmithing area down here for people. Over here is like a... They started a... I think this is a bar? It is big. It's huge. And all this stuff is handmade. Like... tables, chairs. We had to get all these fucking resources to do this. All the stone that we had to get to build all this took hours, man. It's so much fun. Another little blacksmith area. This is Cold Cat's leatherworking tannery, because he's a leather worker. A lot of storage. This is all about storage management. Up here is Andrew's cooking slash granary. You've got this tower that they built up the middle. No, you build clans. So, and we're a small clan. There's only a few of us, and some of us we've been waiting till after all the holidays, and we're supposedly starting back up. But like, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 people that we did this. Some of these clans have 30 and 40 people that are building huge fucking towns. Over here, Dan built this. Wait till you see this. Dan is really good at building. I wish I was look at what Dan built. Look at this fucking... He called it the town hall. Each one of these squares... I should have brought my hammer so I could show you this. Like, it's just this little square here. He had to build that tile, then that tile, then that tile. It's nuts. It's so much fun, though, because... I don't know why it's so fun. He got a little wizard tower over here that he built. Well, dude, because normally when we play, there's like 5 or 6 of us all in Discord, bullshitting and building stuff, and like, it's just chill. Now let me so there's 2 ways to get up to my tower, which is the highest point up there. Dan built some safe stairs. Here, let me show you the safe stairs to get to my place. Also, look, he built this. He engineered this. He used an indoor arch with a thing for outdoor lighting. Well, I don't even know what this is. Let's see what he built here. Nothing. He hasn't even finished this. This is just a place right now. This is his... He just built this too. He just decided, you know what? I'm gonna build a room. I'm gonna stick a bunch of fucking flowers in here. I'm gonna build this room and I'm gonna put a bunch of flowers in here. Alright, I gotta go up these stairs here. These stairs here. These stairs here. These stairs here. Dude, it's a lot of fun, hard, but this game is not fun like if you're constantly soloing. It's too hard. It takes too much to try to do stuff on your own as far as like building. Like, here's my tower up here. This is all. I have this tower, and then I got a cottage down the street. Because I didn't want to make the move. We used to have our village down the street. I didn't want to really make the move at the time, but they did. There is a brewery, Riston. Hold on. Let me show you my little tower here. It's so dark, man. I'm sorry. I don't have enough light in here. It takes a second. So I've got all my furnaces, and these things, like, this is where I make bronze, copper, tin, because I'm the blacksmith and weapon slash armor smith. So this first floor is just dedicated to crafting. Here's my forge. This is I think this is the biggest the most advanced forge you can get. There were 2 levels below it. And all this is just storage for my ingots and stuff. Then out here are my good blast furnaces that I can use to make steel. The indoor furnaces that you saw are small. Well, It's just a dark... When it's dark outside and you don't have a lot of light, it's hard... sometimes this game's hard to see stuff. But these are my blast furnaces for more advanced materials. Out here. Oh, hold on. Before I go upstairs, let me see if I can find my hammer. There's my hammer. Let me put my hammer on so I can show you some different stuff. I don't have my, this tower very, furnished yet. We sort of kind of put a pause on playing while we were in the middle of it. But I'm as tall as the game allows you to build. Let me see here. Let me get out my hammer and see if I can quickly make... some stairs or something to get up there. Can't quickly do shit. Let me see here. We're gonna build some cheap floors, which are the rustic hut floors. Not a lot of them, but you cannot make ballista or catapults because you're not sieging things. You're gonna fight people, but you're not sieging things. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's, you know what? We don't want the double. We want... Let's just stop being an asshole. Build... We're just gonna put a butcher block right here real quick. What do I need for a butcher's block? There. That worked. Now I don't have to go all the way downstairs. Let me see what I need for this stuff. Sorry, I'm a little rusty, so I'm kind of fumbling around in these. Fine planks, fine wood beams, regular wood. That's what we need. Regular wood beams and planks. So, all this sapwood that I cut up, I'm going to make into wood beams and planks real quick. Might have to drop something temporarily, though. Just for a second. Wooden beams. It's, just hit the craft button and let it go for a second. I don't know what they stack to now, though. That's enough for a second. We'll make some planks. I just want to make enough that I can get up to the top and walk around the top and show you what the view is from the top. That's why I'm kind of... Let's see if that does anything. Building... Yeah, wooden floor cottage. We want, medium floor cottage? Wooden floor cottage. I'm glad you asked, Riston. There are... Let me see if I can get there. For the skills. Through time. Through just doing it. Crafting is the whole thing. So... When I go downstairs and, well, see these have like this little green crown right here next to them? That means I've mastered them already. If I hadn't mastered them, every time it crafted one, I'd get XP. Yeah, as you level up and as you create recipes, when you create a new recipe, it unlocks other recipes. So, like, let me show you this. Go to my player. They kind of changed things a little bit, so I'm fumbling around real bad in these menus. There it is. Recipes. No, I want my skills. Where are my skills? Skills. So, like, this is carpentry. If I go down to my carpentry, you'll see it's level 35 out of 50. Or 40. Every 10 levels usually unlocks like a new material type. the very lowest level is the sapling wood that I'm making stuff out of. Then there's like hardwoods and different things, and they unlock all the different recipes as you level them up by just crafting things over and over again and grinding it like that. Same thing with your weapon skills. Wearing heavy armor. As you're wearing heavy armor, if you get hit in that heavy armor, whenever something dies, you get XP towards whatever you're wearing. Same thing with weapons. Whatever you kill, whatever you have equipped at the time gets the XP. So, like right here, you see there's a couple undiscovered things here. I'm sure when I hit 40, they'll pop out. So, like this wood chopping block, when I first started the game, it's one of the first things you build, so you can get planks and wooden beams and longwood stock. And then whenever I got up to like 20 or 30 in carpentry, this fine wood beam, fine wooden plank, and fine these things unlock. All right, so it's just a big grind. Let me see. I'm looking for the smaller. I don't want the big floor. Is this it? No, I want the smaller square. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. This is what I'm looking for. I'll be honest. For now, I'm just going to set a couple of these. Damn it. I'm just going to set these so I can get up there for now. And I'll change them. So, like, I'm wearing my, I've got my hammer up so you can see. Look out there. You see all those circles and stuff out there? Those are people's plots that you can build on. Anywhere you see one of those, you're not seeing it because I'm in this mode, but those are people's plots that they built on. If I get out of this mode. So if you look down in blue, those are all people in my clan's plots. And if you set your plot next to someone else's plot, it makes it all bigger. So you have more room to build on. Like, it doesn't just connect them together and you get that. It actually expands it a little bit to encourage you to build and create villages. Oh, dude, it's huge. If you want, I can go down there and show you what these guys have built down there in a little bit. Because someone built a pyramid down there. Like, that area around the lake and the river down there is absolutely full of people. So, but I want to build, I need to make this wider and build stairs up to this. And then I think I'm going to try to push these palisade walls out just a little bit at some point. But before we do that, let's see if we can't. I don't care. It is a digital Lego set. It really is. So I'm going to fill this in a bit. I'll use a single one there later. Uh-oh. See, I'm already out of planks. Because I only built this up. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of wooden planks and a whole bunch of stuff real fast. Let's, I'm still fumbling around, man. Sucks. But your tools die. So people have to keep replacing them. There's a marketplace that's pretty cool that you can work on. I think we're gonna make all these into planks. Then I'll go get that other wood and make it all into wooden beams. But give me 1 second, Rissa, and I'll show you all the materials and stuff that you can build, man. It's really cool. You know what? Well, I'm not gonna sit here and make you watch that yet. I'm gonna show you. So just building wise, you've got half timber stuff, which is kind of a mix of brick and wood. You've got granite, you've got limestone, you've got a couple different types of wood, and they've got all this decorative stuff you can do. Different kinds of roofs. They even have tiles and shit. That's a lot. That takes a lot of time to do. Different kinds of roofs, some fences, some Castilians. Yes, you do. So, if I'll just real fast, let me go to my character model. So if you were to look at my helmet here, if you see the helmet has a, I don't know if it'll let me just click, it will. The helmet has like this an orange or yellow bar to it, and then it has a blue bar to it. The yellow is its current condition as you're wearing it, and the blue is its lifetime. So every time you repair the yellow, whenever it gets too much red, it eats a little bit of the blue out. And that's overuse. Like your weapons, if you block a lot, they take damage from blocking. Just using them, they take damage. And then if you die, everything you have on takes damage. So that's what crafting is for in this game, and that's why they're trying to make it a crafting economy where like people are constantly having to replace their stuff, buy things, you know. Just keep moving around on this. I don't understand what's going on there. You got to be mindful. The engineering part of this is pretty interesting. Like, I have to figure out why all of a sudden it's not letting me build this one. What's stopping me from building these? Because they're red? Oh, it's because I don't have enough wooden planks. Never mind. I'm dumb. But, like, you got to make sure you have enough support and everything as you go up. So there are things that you have to pay attention to. Alright, sorry, I gotta stay here and craft for a second. It's a lot of fun, man. And it's a very small dev team, it seems like, but they seem to put out at least timely updates. They're looking at putting in fishing and revamping the cooking system a little bit, because Andrew did cooking. So, alright, let's go put up a couple more. Let's go put up a couple more pieces. I think I just couldn't put those up because I was out of material. It's a great way to hang out, dude. It's a great way to not have to be competitive either. If you just feel like having a fucking easy night, this is the way to do it. Oh, I hate this tree. The problem is they need to stop these trees from growing. How do I change the snap point? F? There we go. So yeah, I'm just widening this a little bit. Hopefully I might have enough wood to just finish it. Alright, we got a couple holes there. But I think it's... One second, let me go chop this tree down. It's driving me nuts, and I want to be able to finish. I don't know if I can chop it. I think I gotta go one more down to chop this thing. No? Yep, one more down. Stupid tree. This is a lot of fun, man. You can lose yourself in this game really easy. It's really easy to lose yourself in this game. Because it's got a good, kind of like, relaxing soundtrack to it. You know what I'm saying? There's been a few nights, dude, I've just put on some YouTube above me, or on a different monitor, and just relaxed while I played. Yeah, that's where that tree was. Let's, I don't know. Did I just boof myself? A little bit. Hold on. First off, let's get our hammer out. I think we can build us some stairs. Let's see if about some stairs up there. What do I need for some stairs? Don't need the ladder. Let's get up here. Break the stairs. That at least gets me up here whenever I want to. Let's make a couple. We gotta make some more planks and shit, but I think we'll be able to finish this real quick. Planks, craft. Yeah, you can make stone stairs. You can make some real decorative stairs. You can build your. If you want to mess with the different components, you can probably build your own. I've seen people build their own stairs in ways. We might change these stairs. Right now I'm just making it easier for me to get up there. So, I mean, the wood that I put around, it's all staying. Let's see. See if we can at least finish what we're doing now. See here. Atticus? I don't know if I said your name right, but how you doing, dude? Alright, so the whole thing's around. Up, 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 up. Fucking up. Might build this platform out a little bit more and double stair this for now. Now we come up here. Got ourselves a stair, a nice little platform. See, so I have to do stuff like I need to free move this over, maybe put a little piece in there. I don't like the gaps. We just did it so that whenever you were walking up, you would see it and it looked complete. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe they used tiles on all those roofs. That was so expensive. Alright, we got our little top kind of done here. I might put a... I don't like that gap at all. I might put a railing up so you can't fall off. Do I have ramp? Fences, eaves caps, roofs, beams, floors, stairs, and railings. Those take fine wood beams to do. That's going to be expensive to do. Because I'm going to have to go get all that special wood, the heartwood. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Riston? Give me a second. Let me go down to the river and show you some stuff that other people have built. Because I am not good at building. I build functional shit that kind of looks cool. But some of these people, man. Oh, this is the other way to get up. Cold Cat built these stairs and they're dangerous as shit. Yeah, OSHA wouldn't enjoy our builds. Still too far to jump. Really don't feel like breaking a bunch of my shit jumping down. I think I can jump from here, though. It's usually safe. I mean, it hurts, but it's not bad. Not the worst. Let me go show you what other people have built. Most people build pretty basic shit, squares, but every once in a while somebody comes up with some shit. There's no fast travel either. I mean, there's a little bit of fast travel, but not like you would expect in a game this big. Alexis and Dean, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Alright, we're on our way down. We're gonna go down here, and I mean, I could go show you a Davicus and stuff. I mean, some of these people are really good at building. They put a lot of time in. No horses yet. I've seen something in not patch notes, but like future stuff talking about it, but not yet. Like I said, the game's pretty new. Here's somebody's little forest house. We're going to the river. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that out on Facebook, Bill. Oh, see, I haven't seen any of this over here yet. Oh, that guy's got about 400 furnaces up there. Where'd the pyramid go? Did she destroy the pyramid? No, she built that on top of the pyramid. Okay. And she built this little... She built a... I can't even get up there. She built this little boat, which isn't really a boat. I didn't know you could even build in the water, if I'm being 100% honest. But she did. Oh my god! What is that? What is that? Can I not get in her house anymore? No, you can't do shipbuilding. She just used materials to make it look like a ship. That's all. Oh my god. Why has he got so many chairs? Thanks for the share, Atticus. Oh my god, look at all that storage. What is going on here? Nice house up there. That's not me. Wonder if you can see my thing from down here. Wonder if you can see my stuff maybe from the other side of the river? Because I could see this. I don't know. But people are so crafty in this stuff. I'm going to get on top of this guy's roof here and see if I can see the top of my roof. Oh, he's around. He's building stuff. You can hear it. He's got these things rolling. Can't really see mine. It's out of clipping range, I guess. That sucks. Maybe somebody with a better computer. Oh, fuck. I broke my legs. Maybe someone with a better computer can see it. But, like, anywhere, if I was to walk all the way down to, like, these areas here, all around these areas, there's tons of buildings. There's tons of things people have done here. It's just cool, man. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to my spot and start doing some shit. All these trees are in the way. You can't see our area very well. But this is the way to it. You know what? Let me show you my cottage. Let me show you my other little house. Let me show you my cottage. I don't go there very often because, honestly, I need to just destroy it and bring everything upstairs and make a new cottage. But it's kind of nice little cottage. All right, we're going to go straight this way. So, like, I beat them. I got a little bit of XP towards all my combat skills. And then if I had my skinning knife, I could skin them for stuff for cooking and stuff. Chateau de Dirty, yeah. And then you got, like, yellow onions. You can just pick up, what is this over here? Some raspberries. I'm not going to do it because it just, I need to drop those onions. They have added a lot of boars into this game. Jesus Christ. Man, I went the wrong way to do this. I did. house is down this way. So this used to be where we were, down here. And on my way back, I'm going to kill the neighbors. So all this on the left used to be clear, and it was cold cats. I don't know whose this stuff is. This stuff's kind of new here. All this over here was cold cats. I used to have forges up on the river, or up on the top. And then here's my little chateau in the woods. You got a little where you can buy stuff from it. Go inside. I mean, it's not a lot. Here's where my bed and shit was. This used to be cooking and everything, and I've since kind of moved out. There's some storage up there. Like, it's a nice little house. Out the back, there used to be a bunch of honey. I think I gave it all to Andrew, though. Oh, there's some beehives back here. But yeah, we used to have all that stuff up there. There's my house. Was down here, and we moved up on the cliff. Yeah, let's go unalive some of these guys on the way home. Why? Just because. Wish I had my spear and stuff on me. It would be a little bit more difficult with this shit. Let's get our endurance up, eat. Gold. I can usually get 3 good attacks in before I need to finish him. Cracked locket, that's good. Yeah, that's right, it's a public service. Alright, knife attack's a single attack. If he attacks with the bow first, it's a triple attack. And it hurts a lot if you don't block it. These guys are pretty easy for me solo, so. Sometimes now, if they gang up on you, the arrows can really fuck you up. If you're not careful. There's a guy over here that heals, kind of a pain in the butt. There we go. All right. We're going to yank this guy over to us. See if we can not get too... This guy's dangerous. He's a healer. I blocked him. Interrupted him. 204. There we go. should have 2 down here. See, we're next door neighbors to these guys. There's our spot. There's our place. Fucker got me. So my Q attack that you see me doing right there, it builds up, and for every time it builds up, whenever I do my F attack, it will do a lot more damage. That's why I sort of wait on that attack. It is fun. It's not free, but it's fun. I'll be honest, the dungeon crawls, and we've only done a few, the dungeon crawls are a lot of fun. You just have to get a little bit of gear. Dying in a dungeon, not fun, because you have to go back and get your shit before they spawn back, and they're not easy. So the sword has... This sword's specials are this attack, which builds up charges for this attack. Then, if somebody is start a casting timer, if they start casting, the R button... No, I'm not sponsored on this game. The R button will kick and interrupt them and silence them for a second. It's really useful. Oh shit, we might be in trouble here. We gotta kill this guy fast. Alright, we sort of had... So that's what... real fast you can get into trouble. Real fast. That ad was not expected. But we regen health pretty quick. We're going to let our health get back a little bit before we go fight the 2 inside this tent. There's 2 left in this little camp. It takes about 15-20 minutes for them to respawn, so I don't have to worry about them respawning on me. Okay. I know he could shoot through the barrel. Alright, buddy, that's the last free hit you get. That should be everybody in the camp, I think. Okay. I just felt like killing them. Plus, killing them, I got these worn out lockets and cracked lockets, and we use those for crafting magic shit. So, every group of enemies has a certain crafting thing that they can drop. Those guys drop lockets. Different kind of lockets, which are different variations of rarity, and you use them to make things. The undead people, they drop, forget what they drop, but they drop a different kind that uses it. Oh yeah, it's not easy. I don't like going up this way. This is not the way I like to go up. This is not the best way to go up. Andrew's got a little alchemy in there. I'm not going to go in there now because he doesn't have anything unlocked for it, but that I can use. I do need to make some vials for him so he can keep moving on his alchemy. Oh my gosh. This is the worst way to get up to my fucking house. Oh, you haven't seen nothing. Most of the mobs in the dungeons, they're like elite mobs. They take forever to kill. All right. Let's put our lockets over here. We still got a bunch of wood on us. Well, let's just drop the wood off for now. Upstairs where we might use it. Or I could just go put it in the charcoalers. Look at all that heartwood. Well, there's a lot of heartwood in there. I also don't remember where most of my stuff is. I mean, most of this down here is organized for me to find stuff. Like, I know this is my regular wood. This is probably regular wood, too. Then we got regular planks. Beams. Heartwood. Bronze ingot can go in there. Honestly, we're just going to drop the arrowheads because I don't have any place to put them. The resin, the onions. I didn't really mean to pick that stuff up. Do I have any ore? A little bit. Do I have any charcoal? Let's get some of these things running since we got so much wood anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna grab all the tin, or all the tin and as much of the copper. Let's fill these furnaces up. More bronze. 2, 3, 4. Alright. So make sure I got everything out of them. Alright, those are running for a bit. This is all wrought iron. Drop it in the wrought iron area. Charcoal. Grab the rest of the charcoal out of here. We're gonna go back here. Grab some of this charcoal. Alright, we'll just do as much sand as we can do. It's not gonna be all this sand, but we're gonna do some glass. Since we've got lots of spots open. Well, that's the fun part of this game. If you like that kind of stuff, Riston, this is fun. Alright. I'm gonna absolutely just tank my stuff and just fill these things up. I don't like doing this because what I just did, this furnace here is now gonna be stuck doing things for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 7.5 hours, because it takes 50 minutes per run of glass. So I don't usually like filling them up completely, you know what I mean? Unless I'm going to be gone. Like, I usually set them overnight to do stuff. and I just fill up like the first 2 or 3 sections. Then I go do stuff, come back, get the stuff out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have multiple of them, so I can do runs like that, get 5 or 6 done at a time. But I'm probably almost gonna be done here soon, so it might be a few hours till I come back, so I figure I might as well fill stuff up. And this class is not even for me. This class is for Flint Sky if he ever plays, so he can so I can make him vials and he can level up his alchemy. But we use charcoal for that. We use charcoal for everything except for bronze. So now I almost feel like I have to go fill up my charcoalers. This is what happens. This is the fucking bullshit that happens when I play this game. Here, give me all the fucking wood. Give me all the wood. I'll go down here and fill a few charcoalers up. Fuck it. In case I get on later. So, you see all these things laying on the ground? They make charcoal. We use charcoal for a lot of stuff. Oh man, this sucks. Let's throw this on the ground real fast. Just so that we can make some inventory space. So as you can see here, each run of charcoal takes 20 minutes. No, that's true. That's true. What's up, Drake? You chop down trees to make the charcoal. Use the charcoal. Hold on. Use the charcoal. And you have to make lime, too, to make lime mortar. There's just so much involved. That's why I said you can't do everything in this game. But I do need to do this, and I hate that I have to do this. Alright. Now I'm just going to get the charcoal out of the rest of these kilns so that I can just drop wood in as I finish. There's not a... I've been asking them to put in a collect all button. They have not yet. So what's going on, Drake? I missed you. I need to redo my charcoal area here. It was sort of all over the place because we were in building mode and things were just wherever they were. Now I can sort of organize it if I want to. I might put a pad down around here, and so it's easier to see stuff. For what? What game save? Got corrupted. Drake? For what game? That's horrible. Alright, I'm just gonna go put this in my charcoal box over here. Where's my charcoal box? Come on, Mike, you can do this. Put all that in the charcoal box. Then I think I have some more wood that I have stockpiled out in these chests. If I do, I'll use it to continue. Filling these charcoalers up. So when the boys are on, it takes 10 minutes of everyone sort of chopping together to do stuff. This game really rewards community play. That is horrible, dude. That makes me want to throw up for you, Drake. I'm sorry, dude. So a whole run of charcoal takes 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. Takes a lot. Anything in here? Do I have wood in here? Fuck! No. Did I take all the wood? Is there a little bit more just to finish this stuff off? Upstairs. We'll just chop it. It'll only take a second to chop down enough wood. That makes me want. That's horrible to hear, man. There's nothing worse than that. I lost quite a few Skyrim and Oblivion games because of the Red Ring of Death on Xbox. Actually, we lost like 5 Xboxes. Man, I would have lost my shit. One of the funniest things, and I felt bad for him at the time, was my nephew Clint's guy had a game save on him while he was a vampire stuck in and it overrid his game. He hadn't saved in like fucking 60 hours or something. Not like a real save, it was just all auto saves. And it overrode it. And he was stuck where he couldn't get to safety before he died every time. I mean, I know it's not funny, but it was funny as shit when it happened. That should be able to finish. Those are all done, those are all done, those are all done. I don't know if this was 100%, but let's check it. Throw one in there. Okay. So all that's going. Do I have any other kind of iron or anything I can put in anywhere? I do not. Everything is empty. That's steel. Silver. Silver, and this would be gold. I just got really no reason to run those right now. Let's go ahead and get some rawhide going. We're gonna need more bands at some point here. Those in there. Grab some of this. Get those going there. Each one of those takes 15 minutes to do, so we'll have a whole bunch of stuff finished when we get back. Oh, we knew immediately. So we did everything. We were pausing it and eating as much as we could, trying to get someplace safe. We were using all the potions he had on his guy. He just didn't have very much. It was, I don't think he ever played Oblivion. It was Oblivion, not Skyrim, that it happened. I don't think he ever played that again. Played Skyrim, but I don't think he went back to Oblivion. Let's see here. But this right here is the problem with playing this game alone. Is that there's so much to do, but a lot of it you need friends to do with. Unless I just wanted to go out on gathering runs right now, which honestly, I don't know if I'm in that sort of a mood to do a gathering run. Let's see. Let's go see how close we are to 20. I think it was Oblivion because it was the 360 days, but it could have been Skyrim. I'm pretty sure it was Oblivion that got him and he quit. Skyrim, it almost happened again. Yeah, Riston, have a great evening. Let me see here. What do I want to do? Oh, let's go look at weapon crafting. Hey, Riston, are you leaving? Are you already leaving? So here's weaponsmithing. This is what crafting looks like. Oh, let's see. I am 19 in weaponsmithing. Not quite halfway, a third of the way? I'd say a third of the way into weaponsmithing. So, in order to get my weaponsmithing up, I am going to have to create... Whoa, what are warded iron base? What's a warded iron base? Furry collar stones, pen to the tide. I like that. That's a bad motherfucker. See what they did. They did add some things in between. That's badass, man. Warded greatsword? I could even make that. Is there a warded great maul? Charm of the path, huh? Okay. I love that. $67 blunt, 10 threat, health, crowd control, charm of the path, huh? Furry collar stones. So the furry collar stones is the crafting thing that you get off of wolves. And I think maybe bears? I don't know if bears give them too, but I know wolves do. Charm of the Path you get in dungeons. You can't tank with a great sword. You cannot... Well... you can't really tank with a great sword, but you can block. The great sword is you out-damaging their ability to damage. That's how you tank with the great sword. Is there a warded iron axe? Warded iron maul. I'm looking for a warded iron. There is no warded iron great axe. Maul and iron mace. Okay. Okay. You played this a whole bunch, didn't you, Drake? Or did you not play this a whole bunch? I thought you had a bunch of hours into this, too. look and see, what do I need to make? What do I need to make to level, get some levels? Probably more wrought iron or skinning knives. I need iron blades and wrought iron sheets. Iron blades and wrought iron sheets. Iron blades and wrought iron sheets. Alright, I can make a bunch of iron blades, and I've got a few. What about wrought iron sheets? Take all. Let's just make a bunch of wrought iron sheets. We'll get a little bit of crafting out of it. Fuck it. Alright. That's going for a while. Oh, that's more. That's about more than me, Drake. I like that it makes 2 sheets now instead of just 1. Get a little bit more XP too per sheet. I mean, it's not a lot. You're not gonna level off of it, but it's something. I'm making oh shit, it's almost 4:30. At 4:30, guys, I'm going upstairs to cook some steak bites. I love these steak bites too. They are the best. We're gonna use all this wrought iron, by the way. I gotta find something to do when I'm doing this stuff that's fun for chat. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out a way to make this game palatable for people to watch more, because it's so much fun. But as a streamer, and this is gonna be horrible, it's gonna be absolutely shitty to say, I don't like playing things that other people don't really want to watch, because it doesn't help move my forward. As much fun as I have at this game, if no one has fun watching and I can't figure out a way to make it entertaining, what's the point? You know? Does that make sense? Drake, if you ever get a chance, look up on TikTok, look up Michael DeMarco and steak bites. And those are the steak bites that I'm making tonight. I think I have it on my YouTube in my shorts, but they don't make it really easy to organize those things. Wish I had a way to organize them into playlists and stuff better. But, I mean, we still got 28 of these things to do. I wish they would put in this game that once something gets master crafted, that the speed of crafting is increased. I wouldn't mind getting my blacksmith over 30. Okay, Drake, cool. I put it on my story, so it's probably easy to find. I made that like 2 or 3 years ago. Went and looked at it today just to make sure I had the ingredients right, or whatever. I'm like, fuck it, I'll put it on my story. One second, I gotta grab the antlers. My back itches. There we go. Alright, we're almost done making the wrought iron sheets. What I'm kind of doing here is just stockpiling stuff so that whenever I use the weaponsmithing blessing, I can use as much of that time, because the blessings cost grace, and grace is your premium currency in this game, basically. You can't buy it. You can't buy it with money. You have to buy it with gold that you farm in-game. So it's not premium currency like it costs you money to get, but... So throw these in the box. Maybe I'll see what it takes to make a bunch of knife blades, and I'll make a bunch of knife blades real fast. Alright, let's see here. That goes there. The sheets go there. So I got 150 sheets, which is... 150 sheets, which is... about 75 attempts at an iron blade. So I need at least 75 iron blades. 20, 35. What does it take to make an iron blade? Five iron bars. Ugh. Let's just waste a bunch of fucking money here. Iron sword blades take 4 iron bars. It takes 5 ingots to make 2 iron bars. Oof. It does go a little faster since it's mastered, just because it just finishes it real fast, but so what could I fill in time when I'm sitting here doing? What could I fill in time doing? Let's see here. App Store. Let's see if there's anything in Streamlabs, like a game or something fun that I could add in. Steam achievements. Snow, leaves, and more particles. No. Clip it. None of this looks like anything. I'll figure that out. I gotta figure that out. That's something I gotta mull around a little bit. So I thought about getting some stream music, but that's not gonna help anything. Okay, I guess we're just gonna waste that. So there's only 110 more of these to craft. 109. Like, honestly, I think if you've got it finished completely, it should be almost instant. It should just craft them all, because you're not going to fail. The only thing it doesn't do that on would be, like, actual finished products, like actual iron sword or whatever, because now with the master crafting, if you 100% those special, it adds vehicle or stats to it. So they can't do it to those. You know what? We might almost be... No, we're not. Let's say we might almost be done, but we are not. We have hundreds and hundreds to craft. We're still crafting stuff. I gotta figure out how to make this more interesting. Okay, guys. I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch me do this part of this. Plus, I'm gonna go upstairs and start cooking so that I can come back downstairs and maybe stream this or maybe not. I don't know. If the boys are getting on and we go do something fun, I'll probably stream, like if we go do a dungeon or we go do some stuff and we're bullshitting. But if I'm just sitting in front of this and I haven't figured out a game or some way to make this fun, then I might not be live for this. But we'll see. Hopefully you guys at least enjoyed seeing the houses and kind of seeing some of the way this is done. I know Riston did. So that was fun. Thanks for watching, and I will have pictures of food up soon. Peace out. Drake, have a great night, man. I'm gonna try to remember to send you some funny TikToks, dude. Peace.